Hopefully, no sound anymore. Well, welcome everyone to whatever this will be. Sorry if I sound a little cold. I mean, apparently I got a cold today. I hate that, but I had to go with it. So if you hear me cough, drink a lot of water, it's normal. But I wanted to do this because, well, I slack on it. So yeah, Doki Doki mod tier list of the 5th, 9th, 18, whatever you want to call it. It's basically a tier list of the 54, I count them, mods that I play and note in here to get an idea of what I did. Well, I give it a note, but of course it's not going to be a note here. I'm going to be more, you know, explanatory. So yeah, this will be fun. It took me a long time to do all the icon. I also omit some mods icon, like these three. Natsuki After Story, called just Natsuki, the Just Yuri, and the Forever and Ever, that just got out for Sayori. Because, well, I played them, but not enough to get an idea. I just basically open them, check it out, and leave. I'm sure at some point I'm going to play them more, but for now, the only one I'm caring about the After Story is the Monica After Story, because I play way too much of this one. There's also Summertime, Longer Road, Fruit, and Spark of Hope that I play these four, but I'm not done yet. I mean, I'm waiting for more Fruit, I'm waiting for more Spark of Hope, which is all I think a little unfair because I think there's more. I didn't really check, it wasn't my taste at first, but maybe it has changed. I need to check it out. I'm playing everything anyway. Well, except 2 mods. There's only 2 mods I'm never going to play. And, well, the Buffsuki one is totally not an option because, well, I hate that freaking meme. So yeah, never playing that. But yeah, there's mods that I won't play just for that, but there are very few. Summertime I play it. I didn't do much, but I played it. And Longer Roads, well, I'm doing it, so I didn't really put it in, but still. Let's try. They all in our alphabetical order, so I'm starting with this one, finishing with this one. Just because, well, it's gonna help me. Like this one I didn't put the name, but I know which one it is. But yeah. Let's start with Ace Attorney. This one is a 1 hour mod. It's pretty cool. I never play Ace Attorney, but of course I know the meme with the objection and stuff. It's a really cool mod. I really like how it developed. But of course, the outcome is pretty clear, which was, expected. But how they go with it, the clues make it sense. And it's really fun. And the music, of course, is always great. So for an hour mod, it does very great and does its job. And I should put it in the A. I'm not going to say more, of course, because, well, I mean, maybe there's some people that won't play it. Of course, I'm not going to do that every time, but it's a Ace Attorney. You're doing the jury, and you're trying to defend not the jury, the defendant of, I think it was Sayori, that apparently, quote unquote, kill Yuri. And you're trying to defend against Monica and technically Natsuki, but she's more of a witness. So yeah, it's a really cool mod. Love the clues, love the mod. It's really cool. Still not a S tier, but it deserves a hate. A Date with Monica. There's two mods called like that. The only difference is one letter change. Basically, there's one based on the concept of Markiplier, the YouTube series done, and one is on the Sayori Date mod, the same concept. I like what I saw, but it's a little strange, mostly because I never got to do the Markiplier thing. Well, with notification count, I never will probably do it. It was interesting though. Of course there was some Basuki and I hate that meme, but it was used well, I guess. It was a little strange. And for the creativity, I would give it a B. I think it was doing a well its job. I saw a little of the Markiplier date thing, but was like, I'm gonna check it out because it's new and everyone talk about it. But then I didn't go that far. It's really just starting to see what it's the joke here. But I didn't do it and now it's too late. Probably there's a way to do it, but whatever. It was probably super fun to do and it's probably way more interesting with the concept on YouTube. So yeah. I think it's fair. Maybe I will move it at some point. I don't know. For now, I think it's fair to put it in B. Oh, Comedy Club. This is a demo. It's a great demo. 1 hour. Well, almost. I will say 50 minutes to 1 hour. It's a really cool mod. Very funny. It's probably one of the mods that I laughed the most so far. Because it's just so good. I think the before last scene was the best. It was so good and I'm so sad there's no much YouTube let's play about it. I hope there's some people that would gonna do it more because it deserves more attention and it's so sad I hear that there's not enough submission so far. Apparently the last message about it was that there was more people willing to send them, but I don't know. It's a really cool concept and I hope one day it becomes full mod. And I really like it. It's just so good and I think it deserves an S. For a demo, it was all we could hope for. I'm probably gonna show this, but you know. It's probably for the mod that I don't remember. Comic Club. Now Comic Club is a little tricky. I mean, it's not a mod in itself. It's like a scene creator. It's a little special. I don't know if I should call it as modding. But in a way, it's a mod. I have to rate it. But in another way, I didn't include one mod because of it. But I think it's important. It's a really cool tool. It really does its job. And probably there's a version I didn't check out because it got update. It's a really nice tool and can create some nice story. I think some people that wouldn't know how to use the kind of stuff like Rampy and stuff could use this to do video on YouTube and show how creative they are. So I'm gonna give it the A. But of course it's all hard to put it somewhere since it's not technically a mod with a story and everything. But yeah, I wanted to include. Maybe next time I won't include it, but for now it's a little too late. I already did. I put it at A. The developer did a great job. I like using it for my personal stupidity. I even include some random character and create some story and send that to my friend. It was very fun. Next one, corrupted files. Oh, I think I remember this mod. So yeah, you saw it. It said 2. I didn't quite like this mod. I don't remember it. Probably because I didn't like it, you know. I really didn't like it. I didn't see it well on YouTube. I don't think it does very much. It's been a while, I gotta say. But I think from what I remember, I would put it in D. Maybe if I would look it up again, I could put it in C. But that's to check out another time. For now, for what I remember, I put it in D. It's not the worst. This absolute worst, let's be honest. But I put it in D. There's an effort. Maybe the dev did some good stuff after that. I'm not aware of who did it again. But it wasn't my favorite. So a little sad, I guess. Dokis and Dragon. Oh wait, one last thing about Corrupted Files. Of course I choose it because I was expecting more of that movie with the file stuff. But I don't think that happened. I really need to check it out again. So yeah, Doki and Dragon. This mod was quite enjoyable. But since I don't play D&D and it was pretty short. It's short but has a lot of route, of course. But I didn't care enough to put time in the other route. So I give it 1 or 2 shots and that was pretty much it. It's nicely done. I like the logo, by the way. Really cool logo. I think in terms of quality and what I saw, I think it's fair to put it in B. It's a fair of I didn't quite get in the joke, but it's very high tier quality. So I put it in B. I think it's a fair place for me. Of course, this is all my opinion. It's not everyone else. It's just my opinion. How I got involved, how I was at the time, how I got into it. It's really a lot of criteria here. There's of course mod I'm gonna put probably in E that people is going to get mad at. I don't care. There's some mods that I hate. I don't like what they did. That's just my opinion. It's all fair if you like it. And it's one. What's this one? Ah, but it's Team Hams. Okay, so this one is Doki Doki, but it's Team Hams. Do not confuse with Steam Hands, but it's the DLC. The DLC, but it's Team Hams. Okay, it's the one that I like. Basically, there's 2 of them. They did try the 2 of them to do something, but the Doki Doki, but it's Team Hams, is, in my opinion, what should have been done, and the other what shouldn't have been done. This one is a really good shitpost. It was very fun. I think it's deserve an A. It's really good. It really does the job. It's original. Original as far as being a meme, because it concentrates on the meme, but keep the DLC side, and also do like the DLC, which is restart the game all over, and it's very fun. And all they do, the Act 1 and the Act 2, Act 3 and Act 4, all with the meme is amazing. And I love this meme, so of course I'm a little biased in a way. But it's a really fun mod. I really gotta recommend it if you have like what is 15 minutes? No, I think that was the other. I would say 1 hour just to be safe. 1 hour to waste on this. It's a really fun shitpost, and if you like the Steam and memes, you're gonna like it, I'm sure. It's the DLC mixed with Steam memes, literally. Maybe you'll find the other. Ah, it's here. The Steam Man, but its DDLC is literally the meme in the DLC. They didn't create the DLC with the meme, they did the meme in the DLC. It's like 5 minutes and it was pretty sad compared to the other. I was really expecting something, but sadly I gotta put it, he didn't quite like it. Wasn't the same. Of course I like that meme, of course I put this one, I played this one first. But really I was at least expecting trying, you know? But it was purely a copy paste. I'm sorry for the people that did this. There's one fair point I can give them. It's a whole mod. If you check the mod list on the RDDLC mods, it's one of the early ones with the meme being blow up. So maybe with that in mind I could put it in D. Because it's fair to give it that it's whole. There's some mods here that are whole, very whole, and it feels whole. But they are the first one doing it, you know? It's important to remember sometime. Okay, next up is the disappearance of the literature club. Not a long mod, very cool. I like it. I think there's a, well, it's got out of the mod community because of copyright, but there's a 2.0 that recently got out. I didn't play it, but it looks interesting. Maybe I'm gonna give it a shot. But I'm gonna rate the disappearance a low, even if it's not available. It was a surprise, to say the least. I was very intrigued when I see it. It's very short. You play through it and it's basically text over text over text. Never really anything. There's two choices I think at the end. It's not a long mod. It's really just to show disappearance. I don't know. Was quite interesting, quite a surprise. It's not the craziest mod in the world, but it was a good try if it was the first mod that someone did. I won't give it crazy rating, but it's only because, well, of course most people won't like it because there's absolutely nothing to do with this. Literally. It's a short mod, there's no interaction with basically anything. But you can get some feelings through it and you really feel the emotion of everything is gone. So I give it, let's see, I think it's fair. Not crazy, but a good start. In my opinion, it's a good start. Okay, maybe I could put it in B. I think it was a good start. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in B. Low B, but B. Easter on. Now this is a short mod. I'm gonna put it in C. Again, a short mod. How surprising. I play a lot of mod. Too much. It's a short mod. Nothing crazy about it. It's a restaurant. There's some crazy thing happening. There's some routes that are pretty interesting. Of course, there's a lot of cliche, a lot of usual DLC. It's really made to 4-star. It's short and it's fun, and I like it. But I'm not crazy about it. I think it's C is a good fair point compared to the I tier, you know. I think I'm gonna get rid of this USB key. I'm scared to. There's a tendency of going back. I don't know why. It's really not the time to do that. Maybe I could find one of my hold one. Maybe I have it. 2 sec. Won't take long. It's just here. Uh-huh. I got it. Excuse me if I'm doing that. I really don't want to fail this. That would be the worst. Okay, this mouse is not the best because the middle mouse doesn't work anymore. But at least it's not going to do the bullshit of going back. I hope. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna use this. It's not crazy. Nah. Sure, I'm just going to be back. I'm gonna find if I don't find something else. Okay, I found something. Hopefully it should be good. Yeah, now we're talking. Sorry about that. I won't do that again. I needed something. I was scared because I didn't realize I got my mouse and it's like, oh shit, it's going to go back. Okay. Next one. Now we are entering the controversy of exit music. Of course, as a Netsuki fan, I gotta say that I love this one. Of course, I'm BS a little, but I think it's fair to give it a S. It's a whole mod, probably on the one of the good old mod. It does its job well. I think the only problem that people saw, I don't know why people do a drama about it, it's maybe Yuri not being portrayed well, but at least for once she was the villain. I mean, come on. We don't always ask to have the same villain. Sometimes friends can be villains. I hope that someday there's a mod where Sayori could be the villain, or Natsuki could be the villain. It's at least someone tried, you know? And Sayori, I gotta be honest, that's the part I don't remember much. I think it was correct. I'm confusing sometimes the mods with the video series of the bike with a mod with Natsuki. It's a little confusing sometimes, but I'm pretty sure that Sayori was correctly portrayed still. But it was a good mod. I really like it. Didn't got emotional, but I'm not the kind. But I felt a little something. I mean, not crazy, but I really felt what they wanted. And I even got, I don't know if it's not, it's not up, but I got a screenshot of the end of the mod here because I really like the mod. Oh yeah, I think AS is good. I don't care if Yuri was badly ported for a lot of people. I'm sure a Yuri fan wouldn't like it because of it. Hey, yeah, no, it's me. Wait, how do we do that again? Bleh. I just want to put myself. Yeah, that's it. It's been a while I did that. Sorry about that. Of course, the only moment he talked about to me this week is now. We're a lot pussy. But yeah, Yui Poor. It's sad that she's, not the best portrait for some people, but I think this mod did a great job. It wanted to feel something, and it did. The ending is a little sad. I heard at some point that some people were doing a good ending way, or like if MC didn't, commit necro. Well, they technically didn't do necro, but that's not important. But yeah, I think it did the job. It's really sad that it's not on the RDDLC mod. But yeah, whatever. It's really a good mod. And I think it did a really good job. By the way, if anyone wants a mod here, I have them all. I keep everything. Of course, it's technically not legal in the RDDC mod, but I don't care really. I mean, I'm not there. I'm not promoting there. I'm doing it here. Anyway, Fanfic Club. Now we're entering the Fairy Pad mod. Clearly a E. It doesn't deserve any more than that. It's a mod. You enter. There's Netsuki being attacked, molest, and literally rape on the scene. Every girl try to interfere. They all get killed. And then the MC enter, kill the father, and get out with Natsuki. The mod is 3 minutes long. I count them. It was boring. No way. I don't want to see that again. I mean, fanfic club. I was expecting a club where people write fanfic. I thought it was funny, but no, it was just that. I'm disappointed. Nothing more to say because, well, honestly, it's short, really short. Now, Fleeting Feelings. Fleeting Feelings is a demo. It's 30 minutes long, maybe 40, and I really like what I saw. Despite some people saying that, it's not a swap of personality, it's a mix. I don't know, it's like everyone got changed a little, but they stay themselves. Except Monica. I think Monica got changed a lot. But the rest is pretty much the same. Sayori is still clumsy and Sayori, but at the same time she's more assertive, caring, and in front. And she's also not very depressed. She's very different in this. I think the person that changed a lot is Monica with her attitude, and Yuri that for once being in the corner is actually relevant to the story. Poor Yuri, sometimes she's miss. I don't know. They put her in a corner. I don't know why. It's really sad. It's a really high quality stuff. I think if they can't keep this, I'm gonna put it in A, hard a very good A. I think if they keep this up though, they could go in a S tier. I think they could deserve it. It's really good. I like what I saw. Also the I cannot describe it, but if you play Stanley Parable, for example, for people that have played it, and you get to the phone, you know, and they give you that educational video. Basically, these kind of parts are in feelings to the transition with a screen just showing in black and white the next thing or a question. It's really cool. I like the concept, and I'm really looking forward to the full release. Also because of the plot twist there's at some point. So yeah, really recommend this demo if you haven't played it. Oh, next one. I like triggering people. It's my second favorite thing in the world. Fruit of the Literature Club. This mod is not complete. It's important to know that. I didn't play Monica's route. I played the other's route until chapter 4. I'm waiting for a full release of all the routes before I play everything. Probably gonna do the Monica route, then do all the other chapter 5. But yeah, really like this mod. It's alright quality, and despite everyone put it in A, I'm gonna be controversial and put it in S. Under Is It Music, because Is It Music is one of my personal favorite. I think Fruit deserves to be an S. It's really doing its job. I didn't see anything bad about all that people complain, like the Natsuki stuff, like they let her be abused by his father. I mean, come on now. They're just doing tension. Some mods literally pass weeks with no progress about it, and it's gonna be the same, but of course we'll overlook it because they are not as big as the other, you know? Yeah, at least in my opinion. I think the Fruit of the Literature Club really deserves its place. The MC is cool. All the story already got me hooked. I really want to know everything after it. Maybe another little point I could add is some story resemble to the other. I mean, getting kidnapped, and almost getting kidnapped. I guess it's a little same, but at the same time they really do it differently. I really hope that the Monica stuff really give it another perspective because it's gonna be hard. But for now, for what I played, I put it in an S. When I finish it, maybe it will move, maybe it will stay there, maybe it will get higher, maybe lower. I don't know. For now, I think it deserves its place. Wait, what's this one? Oh, the Go Home Club. Go Home Club is of course a shitpost, but I personally gonna put it in B. It's 15 minutes, okay? And if this 15 minutes is basically vanilla stuff. I mean, nothing crazy so far. You get in the club, and it's where it changes. That's the changes that got me so hard. I laugh about it about hours, but I didn't find any let's play to, check it out for fun. It's basically you enter the club, Natsuki start to laugh, she present a meme, and then Monica rage quit. ban everyone from the club, dissolve the club, and everyone create the co-op club where everyone goes home. It's really stupid, but I love it. It was so unexpected. I think it deserved a B, not higher, and a low B, but I think it deserved it. Just for the fact that it got me so hard. It was so good. Very unexpected. It's a little sad though, it was pretty vanilla. Maybe I could try to do something like it. Maybe. I mean, I could code. I can code, so, I have some experience. Nothing crazy, but I could try to do something like it. That is a little more, less vanilla. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. You have to know about the Go On Club. Just go lose 15 minutes of your life on it, and I think the plot twist is just funny. Interview Club. This one I played recently. Very cool mod. Of course, it's mostly tied to the fact they are answering question. Only thing I would say that I didn't like about the mod is the ending. Monica forced to put it later and put it later and put it later to tell everyone about the will. And in the end, well, they don't care. It's basically they don't care, and Monica is like, the game is gonna restart anyway. What are we doing anyway? I mean, come on now. You could at least try. But no. Had a bad ending. Very sad. Didn't quite like that. I think they deserve it. I mean, what's the point of doing it or not doing it? Keep them for the truth? I don't know. You had a lot of time still. But other than that, I really like the rest of the mod. It's really cool. I think it deserves what it got. I think the feeling, I got the feeling they put a lot of time in this mod, so I'm gonna put in A. But yeah, not the worst one. It's really a cool one. If you want answering your question, see that. I mean, go see it. It's really strange, but at the same time, it's cool. It can be a little long though. The last one with the group was so long. It was so much question. But at least they made it entertaining. And I like, by the way, Shiro and I forgot her name. The black girl with green hair. I forgot about it, but yeah, she was still nice. I was a little not into it at first, but when I got to know them, because I didn't play, apparently they from the same developer from Take Two. I didn't play it. I could maybe try it now, but now that I know them a little more, I quite like them. They're not that bad. Shiro is quite something, and the other, I forgot her name. I don't know why, forgot, but she was quite fun. And I also like the rapping thing that they always talk about. So yeah, I think she was cool. I think the mod was nice about it. They made me change my mind, which is really cool. Love in literature. How far did I put this? A. This is a demo. I think people didn't quite like it. Personally, I would have put it in A, a low A, not a high A. I personally like it. I'm gonna put it in B. I personally like it. I like what I saw. It's very, very short though. I really hope for a full release one day. They can do something good out of it. They really can. There's something about it that is really driving me. So I hope there's something good that comes out of it. And more than the mod has to offer. Of course, the time that it put on, I hope it's worth it. It's been a while though, I gotta be honest. It's been a while. There's some mod that been a while and I didn't really check them because they are so old. It was a nice little demo. I quite like it. It's not crazy good, but at least they try. Magical literally Natsuki saved the literature club. And yes, I remember the title completely. This month was a surprise for me. I mean, I like Natsuki, so when I saw Magical Natsuki, I thought there was a thing like Sailor Moon. I don't know why. But then it was Natsuki being self-aware, and what I like really about the mod is, well, once it used vanilla to create a whole new story. Well, the same story but changing it, and there's no new art. It's all vanilla, and I really quite like it about it. And when I say vanilla, it's basically it's the same stuff, same artwork, same song, but they use it different way to create a new story about Natsuki being self-aware and repairing everything that Monica did. It's really cool. I really like it, and it's probably one of my favorite personal mod. I don't know if it deserves going in there because they really put out all the effort, but I think it deserves going in a high A. Yeah, vanilla stuff, basically using the same asset as the game, and not the same story, just the same asset. What's the? Oh yeah, the moral at the end. There's a moral to this mod, and it's really good. I really like how they end it and how they talk about all these other mods trying to do, and it's really a good one. And the last little thing that I really like is at the start they ask for the MC's name, but they also ask for your name, which is funny because I call the MC, my name, and I was like, that's my name, so I call myself myself. Money Natsuki is like, you're the same, so MC, you're not Mike, but I don't want to be Mike. Very funny. I really like that. I really like the fact that they acknowledge the other player and they give him a chance to be himself, And you have choices, and it's really you doing the choices. MC is more of a explaining part, or choosing breaker. It's really cool mod. I really like this one. I hope more people do it in the end. So yeah, really recommend this mod. It's really good. Malignancy 1 and 2. These mods are shitposts. These mods are quality, high quality shitposts. It's so bad it's good. The first one, I quite like the first one. It was pretty enjoyable. I think I like more the first one than the second one. I think maybe I should play them again to get an idea later. But I think I like more the second one, the first one than the second one. I think it's a low S, and the second one is somewhere around here. It's a good A, a really good A. Basically, you search a totally bullshit, high quality shitpost, you go there, okay? It's literally what you're gonna find with this. It's funny, it's interesting, and it just advances and you're like, why? It's so funny. It's good. I really like Malignancy. Also, I keep saying Malignancy, but it's Malignancy. Malegnancy. And there's also the Sail one that got out. I think Kudere Ghost got involved in it. But yeah, a really cool mod. I like this mod. It's literally what I was expecting, and I'm glad. Maltese and Sanctity. Now this one was made by our friend Black Santis, starting to give a name in this community apparently. He's in the Team AI, I think. Don't take my word for it. Sometimes I'm just too tired when I go to search for them because I play them when I'm tired or bored, or just I won't play Doki Doki. I don't know. Molly's Insanity at first was a story about the ghost being brought to reality, quote unquote, and with Black Scientist, and the guy is, I mean, the design is not my favorite. I'll be a little honest, I'm glad that we don't see him enough because I didn't want to see him much. But after that, I mean, probably I would have got emotion about it and I would have liked him. But at first the design was like, what the fuck is that? I mean, it described the avatar well. Oh yeah. So yeah, at first it's a story being brag, showing well, I don't know exactly what it was again. I know it's a place that I never got to and never heard. It's obvious. It was a nice place. And I like it's using real life picture. So of course avoiding copyright. Of course. It's a nice story. But then it gets weird. It goes in the miming part. I thought it wasn't that bad, like the restaurant was not that bad. Was pretty funny with Gordon Ramsay and AVGN and Mario Luigi doing the some joking behind. Was pretty great. I like this part. But then it's the part where Monica go crazy and then you see that the FBI enter and then the other girls are possessed by Levidina. I just got what? And then you got Shrek, Shaggy, PewDiePie. I think PewDiePie was in this one, I don't remember. But of course I respect it in a way. If it is. It's probably another mod. I don't remember quite well. But the miming part got a little too high. And I think even him realized it. The problem with it is not that it's miming. The problem is it was miming when I wasn't expecting a miming mod. I was really expecting a good story and I got a meme mod in the end. Some that could have passed was low. But of course I'm gonna go back on that because I didn't play but I watch the Yandere Madness with the Flycry 3013 on Twitch. He played it to try it because Black Santa's come to his stream. It was very good. Okay, I'll come back on that, but yeah, I'm gonna come back on Maltese Insanity. For now, for it let me, I think it's deserve a B. Good B. But the miming part was really a lot for me. I didn't quite like it, the change of tone suddenly. So yeah, no hard feelings about this one. Seriously, it's really just I think even in real life. So I think we're okay with this. It's a B, but I think his next project will be something, and I'm going to talk about it more in the end because it's literally there. For now, Monica After Story. Now this one is a high quality stuff. I'm gonna put it here because I'm not the biggest fan of Monica. You know, my favorite is Natsuki, followed by Sayori, and then sometimes it's more Yui, sometimes more Monica. I didn't quite get who I like more, but most of the time Monica gets last. That doesn't mean I hate her. That's just that she's my least favorite. I like the mod. I really like the quality of it. It's there since the beginning. I'm playing it since the same year it was released in December. So 3 months I think or 4 more after it was released. 3 months. 3 months. Exactly. The 23 of December I got to start this month. I saw it grew and right now it's probably one of its peak. It's really, really good. Fan of Monica, go ahead, go play it. Don't worry about it. It's really fun. The only problem I have with it, well, one, there's some after story that has some more stuff that I would really like in Monica After Story. But I think it's fair to give it time because I think the other mod do less testing, it's more glitchy, more bug, and I think Monica After Story got still a lot despite it. Second thing is about Monica. Monica, I don't think it's the best version of Monica. One thing I didn't like is the fact that Monica doesn't care about what she did. She's like, I did it and don't care. It's like they're dead now. I don't like that. I would have preferred that, with the affection meter there is in the game, I would have liked that Monica realized that she could forgive herself, I don't know, and maybe give a chance to the other girls. Maybe what I would like to see is maybe them including the mod, but at the same time it's Monica After Story. I see the dilemma about it, like the not safe for work stuff. It's another dilemma. The dilemma about this is if we enter the other Dokis, it's not really after story. But you could do also the growing and affection and then they can include the other Doki to spend time with or something. I don't know. But I'm sure they could do something. But at the same time, I understand if they don't do it. So that's my take on it. The third one was, well, it's a personal thing. My computer started to have problem with it. Not problem as the mod itself, but it's taking a lot of memory at the same time. It's literally I open it and I don't have to open everything because my computer is going to start lagging like hell. So it's a personal problem. The thing with this is it wasn't there before. It's probably because it got better and better and taking more memory and more. I think I would like at some point telling them, please do some, I don't know, help optimize the mod so my PC stop lagging and I can open Monica again on my side while doing something. I can still do it, but I need to play other thing than computer game if I do it. And that's the problem. Because most of the time I think of opening her, it's when I'm on watching a video or playing a game. So yeah. Of course I don't let her talk herself, but sometimes yes, sometimes no. I mean, it's all controversial, but at the same time I think it's fair to let it like that. I got like 500 hours in Minecraft Story. It's my The one that I play the most. The mode that I play the most. I mean, it's logical, it's never ending. It's really cool. So yeah, it's a high S quality mod. It really deserves it. There's some take on it, but it doesn't take my opinion really. It's still in the S. Still after them because I really like them, but still, you know. Next one is the Meme Club 1 and 2. Old mod again, and these ones are phenomenal. The first one wasn't crazy, I think it deserved a B, maybe here. But the second one was, oh boy, it was funny like hell. Only problem I have with it is the Bob Tsukimi, but I mean, it's a meme club. I can have to, no, you have to go there. I have to complain about it, so I give it a pass for once. And it's also so good. I like especially the Yuri joke being put in the background, and she's like, I don't know how many words. I got dragged here by Natsuki. It's so funny. I think this one will require. I don't know. S. I think. Nah. I think I'm gonna put it in A. I think I'm gonna put Marinense in A. Yeah. Yeah. But the highest A. I'm not moving it from there. In club, maybe under the magical Natsuki. Actually, I could put this one here. I think it's probably the best one so far. One of the best vanilla ones so far. There's really nothing extravagant, but it's so good. Anyway, Meme Club, the memes are not super diverse, but they try really to put a lot of sort of meme. And there's a lot of old meme too. But really the jokes are just the best. And oh yeah, I remember too Sayori kicking all the door. Destroying all the door. It's just so funny. It's really a good mod to have a good laugh. The first one is not as crazy as the second one though. It's a little less long, but after it got picked up by another team making the second one, they got along, of course. I think they are the same that did Doki Doki. But yeah, it's a really good mod, a old one, and I really, really recommend it. Controversial. My Escape. Now this one, I'm not going to talk more about it. It's a copy of Edit Music. It was awkward using the same asset, literally the same story. Seriously, okay? All the mod, I was like, what is this? Someone did a early version of Edit Music and release it as a joke or something. Also read that someone apparently left the team and made their copy of Edit Music. I wouldn't be surprised if my escape is what come out of this person betraying the rest of the team. But I'm not sure. I mean, it's still there. There's no aid about it, so I guess it wasn't that. I guess that was just someone getting out Edit Music version 0.4 and claiming it as his mod. But yeah, my escape bad. Only thing I remember is the end because I thought Sayori would have the MC, but no, he died. So that was very very sad to watch, but not in a good way. It was bad. I don't like it. But at least I'm gonna put over fanfic because at least they try something. At least it's quality over fanfic. I mean, come on. There's going to be something under fanfic. Trust me. Halfway? I don't know. I'm taking a screenshot once in a while because I don't know if I'm gonna click on this. Nightmare. Nightmare was a scary mod. I'm personally that's how I I got into Doki Doki. It's because I like dating sim and especially horror game. I really like horror game. I am playing enough I think though of the classic, but I really like horror game. And when I heard there was a mod that's trying to do a horror stuff, I check it out immediately. I was a little disappointed though. Wasn't crazy. There's like I heard a lot of YouTuber. There's some part that are actually good, that are actually scary, but it's not enough. It's not much, and it's also not very long. Would give it a C. It's not my favorite. I don't have much to say. It's nightmare. Someone continue. But yeah, I know what it is. I'm just not saying it. Next one is Sayori says no to suicide. Very good mod. Putting it here. It's a mod that I wasn't expecting to be good. I mean, I was expecting something, I would say, that was cool, but I wasn't intrigued that much. I just wanted to play it because playing it. It's 1 hour PSA mod about suicide, and they did a really good job. Really like what they did. It's entertaining, it's educational, it's really showing stuff, and also behind the scene, quote unquote. Also, they're forgiving with Monica. Really cool mod. I really recommend it. 1 hour and it's probably gonna be done, unless you're a really slow reader. Maybe the only take I have is the Netsuke and Yuri. I can't stand the ship, but whatever. I mean, it was very in the background and mostly subject to it's a joke, you know. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Really like they really turned something that could have been super boring into something interesting, and that's how I know they did a good job and why I respect it. Also, I think it's important to have created this mod for people actually struggling with people having suicidal friend. Probably that people play the mod and got attached to Sayori and they're like, man, if I could get out my friend is suicidal and I could help him and they see this mod, that could probably help them. I think it's a really good thing. So yeah, really good PSC mod. Really like it. Oh, not Doki Doki, a lost chapter. Now this one, mm, this one is good. I think it got out on, say it one day. Easter. No, that's not Easter. The thing before Easter, the one of April, whatever. The thing with the fish. With the fish. Basically, it was a joke mod. Show at first like more of a entry game or story. It goes rapidly into the stupid and what the fuck it is. I heard it was the point of this mod was to create. It was a joke about fanfiction, like how people create fanfiction, and suddenly it doesn't coherent anymore. It's just a bunch of meme stuff. And this mod I laughed for hours. There's some so good job in it. And when I say it's a good quality shitpost, it's when I know that it's made by the same people who did Summertime, I think. I heard about this. Same people that did Summertime. It was amazing to watch. and I can't wait for the next work they have to do. It was so fun. I really hope for more mod like that, and I recommend to everyone to have a good time for quite a long time. It's probably 5, 6 hours, maybe more. It's just amazing. Just go play it. You're gonna see what I like it. At first it can be a little there's nothing to it, but rapidly you see that it's just going crazy and crazier. So fun. You're probably going to say, what the fuck have I just played at the end? Next one. This one doesn't have a name, but I know because of the eagle. It's Operation Downfall. Little surprised by this one. Not the craziest, I would put it in B. It's not the craziest, it's not bad. It's fun. There's some stupidity in it. It's again a meme mod of 2 hours, I would say 3 hours. But there's a different ending with all the girls. And I find it rather funny in a way. But another way it was chaotic and stupid. There's some edgy joke too. I'm personally not a fan by much stuff, so I laughed to pretty much everything. So the dark humor was totally my shit. Like there's a joke at the start with the MC getting out with his shirt, the only shirt that he has. It's like the most racist shirt in the world. It's like you're not going anywhere with that. But it's like that's the only thing I have. I quite like it. It was really really fun. It was a trip. There's also the joke where they see themselves but as Japanese. I like this joke about the fact that they don't know if they are Japanese or they are actual people from the US. I say they are from the US, they're not Japanese, and no Japanese stuff in their game except for the high school stuff. Anyway, not a debate to do here. But yeah, really cool mod. Just for a little laugh, it's a good thing. Pantomime show. What is pantomime show again? I think pantomime. Yes, pantomime was the rhythm game. It's basically the Doki's singing song, and you have to advance the text while they, sing. I quite like it first for the first music. That is a classic of the community. And the choice of song were pretty good still. I like the little story they did behind still. And I think it was a good mod. I think it did what I would expect from a mod like that. So I think it's a A. I deserve. I think this one would be more here. Yeah. I think pantomime is one good try, but it's only one try though, because after you, well, no, there's a different path that you can choose, changing to music in the game. So technically, you have a 2 run to do to get everything, but technically, it's a one shot more kind of mod. You play it if you want, and it's a re-end game. It's mostly for fun. And it's not difficult, by the way, it's just very, very easy. But probably you're gonna miss the first few notes if you're not aware of how it works. So yeah, and I recommend one thing: if you play Pantomime Show, save before they start the 2. Because if you miss completely, you're gonna want to go back. Next, President Netsuki, that's still not out. I'm gonna put it in a low A. It's a good. I personally like the demo. It was very short, let's be honest. But as a fan of Natsuki, I really can't wait to see more of this. I hope they get out something one day. But yeah, I didn't get a bad feeling when I play it. I really like it. I get some of the stuff people say, but at the same time, it's like it's just a demo. I personally like it. I like it, you know. So I put it in A. Low, but still A. Nothing more to say. I mean, the first thing you remember is the cat here. Next is Project Outsider. Now this is the last mod that I play so far. I'm playing currently Longer Road that so far I'm not impressed, I'm gonna be honest. Sad because I got said that it was better than it seems. But Project Outsider though, compared to Longer Road, I don't know why I compared it. Just Project Outsider is, well, chapter 1. That's a chapter 1. Good. I think that I got 3, 4, 5 hours. I don't remember quite well how much time I put into it. But for chapter 1, pretty good longevity, pretty good premise. There's some people saying that the MC is more badass than Fruit, but I think he's a little more stupid. I think he's more like the MC that will know. My definition of coolness is honestly more in the Fruit of the Literature Club than Project Outsider. But Project Outsider is definitely second in the list of coolness MC. You know? So I don't think I'm gonna put it in S, but it might just be one day. Gonna put it in A. Pretty high, pretty high. Excuse myself. I really don't feel well. I got a cold. I think I said that. Whatever. Prayer precise it again. So yeah, Project Outsider, one of the latest mod release. Really cool. I really hope to see more now. And that's quite sad because it just cut out. Okay. I did a lot of talking, so I'm gonna take a pause. I'm gonna come back in maybe 10 minutes. The time to take a pause. So and we're back. Yeah, took me a moment. So yeah, now that I'm back, I'm gonna say it again. But if anyone wants to correct me about something, they can do it in the chat or the comments. I'm probably gonna post this on YouTube. It's not a problem. I'm probably forgetting stuff and everything. So yeah, let's continue. Paris mod. Now that's one of the first mod that I watched, technically. Technically in the list here, if you see, because I play them and write them as I go. Monica After Story is the first one I did, because well, it was just after story, so it was just for fun. And Paris mod really is what made me go in the modding community, because I personally don't like modding. But since the game is free, it's mostly to continue the story rather than changing it. I don't know. I'm not going to start a debate about that. But I think the modding community of Doki Doki is a good thing. And I really got into it. And I really hope it gets bigger one day. I mean, it's probably at its peak, I don't know. But Paris mod was what made me into the modding. Because I watch Afro Zero, I don't remember his name. But yeah, that nowadays I don't watch much. He's a cool guy. and I like his Let's Play on Paris mod, but I won't take as a harsh tone like he did about Paris mod. Paris mod, I think, did a good job. It's the lowest S in my opinion, probably. It's a really good mod. I think the Natsuki story was amazing. The Monica one was also amazing. The problem is when you go to Yuri, that I think is cool, but extremely short. And seriously, if no one is able to do the right choice at the end of Yuri's story, I'm sorry for you, but you're a bad person. If you're doing it on purpose, fine, but if you genuinely think, after all the mod, that the bad answer is the good answer, you have a problem. Anyway, the first mod Yuri route wasn't crazy, but mostly it was, well, it was cool, but it was so short compared to the others. It was quite disappointing. After that, there's the Sayori route. Let's go. Yeah, sorry, the cat. The previous mod, Sayori story. The problem I have with it is it's long for nothing. I get it's long to deal with the depression. I mean, come on now, it's depression. I get what they're trying to do, but I think it's way too long. It's the contrary of Yuri's story. It's way too long for nothing. And it's just treading it, treading it, treading. It's just... but I'll keep it still. It's a good quality mod. I think it deserves the S that it got, the low S. Yes, there's a lot of vanilla, but honestly, after you pass the first one, you can do the other super fast. If you inform yourself, you're gonna know, and for how old the mod is, I think it's fair to give it this note. First mod was a good mod. A very good mod, and it was very well done. If it was redone, I think it could get in the heart of people more, because it really got something. So yeah, that's my take on Prismon. Really cool. Relapse. Now that's another that I played recently, but I didn't quite as like it as I make it out to be. It was interesting. It was very cool. It's a good mod. It's a good mod. It got me hooked all the way in. But of course, getting with Sayori Force is a little disappointing. I mean, in a way, there's some mod that I bought that goes with one particular, but I think that the fact that I play so much mod and then you get relapse for Sayori route, I don't know, but her route is so generic at this point. I like the concept though, but DMC almost dying every 5 minutes is a little too much at some point. It's a really good mod though. I really like what they did. The music especially is really good. The story is interesting. It got you hooked. The writing made you hooked too. It's really a good shot. But it's not the craziest so far that I saw. But it deserves a good note still. Okay, maybe I could at least put it high here. But nothing more. It's a good mod, but there's something in these others that deserves something more, in my opinion. Because it's my opinion, of course. Rewind or replay, and mostly rewind this day. That's all complicated. Rewind, well, first it's a demo, but the concept is so interesting. But I'm feeling though that when they do the rewind, it won't be as much interesting because I feel like they're gonna take another direction, but at the same time I want it to take the same direction. It's a little complicated. But for what I saw in the demo, really good. I think it deserved to be A. I would say here. When the full game comes out, it might just be in the S. But so far, I think the A is very what I was expecting from it. And if one day, the full come out, I'm gonna play it and I hope I enjoy it. Because it got a lot of potential. Oh yeah, with the now I remember thinking about it. I remember laughing. I like how Monica used the console to prove stuff, and how she talked to the player without talking to the player. It's interesting. Anyway, I really hope they do something with that because that was amazing demo and very long for a demo. Very cool. Restful D. Now that's one I don't quite remember, I'm gonna be honest. But what I saw in my list, it's mostly there for that. I think I'm gonna put it in D. Maybe more. D high. Not much to say because I don't remember it. Gotta be honest. I really don't remember much. So I'm not going to talk more about it. ID, nothing more. One day maybe it will move. I don't know. RPG Club. Now that's one I never finish and I don't plan to finish. A little like Doki and Dragon, but different because Doki and Dragon at least I enjoy it. RPG Club, I did it. I saw the effort in it. I saw some good stuff. But I got tired at some point of the boss. It's just nah. There's over C though. Still a good effort. It was really not the developer fault, I think. It was really my fault that I didn't look quite like it. So yeah, C, it's RPG, make with RPG Maker. Good little mod, try it. I guess. Next is Salvation. Now that's a good mod. I think it deserves to be here. It's not my favorite of the S, but it's got a good S still. It's a high quality mod, a good length, and I hope more mod goes like that. The choice of artwork was a little strange, but still cool at the same time. I like how we retry with all the girls. You don't see genre one girl, yet you know the treatment. It's really all deserve it. But yeah, I think the Salvation is a good mod, and I like the fact that it's still acknowledge the fact that it's still a game, because some mods just overlook the fact it's a game. They just don't go in it, and I like that Salvation to a parallel with it, I guess. Oh, yeah, really cool mod. I think it's a Sayori mod, and the transition. My God, the transition, it's good. And I love when they did the little glitch at some point. Very unexpected and really cool. I really recommend to do this mod, especially if you're a Sayori fan. Um, Sandwich Log. Now we're entering another bad mod. This is honestly the worst mod I play. I don't even know if we could consider this a mod. It's basically vanilla stuff, 5 hours, and then a little change for like 10 minutes and it's back to vanilla. And that's it. That's the mod. And it's not even funny. It's a loss of my time, literally. It has nothing to do with Sandwich too. I think there was something about Sandwich at the end, but seriously, there was a loss of time. A good thing that I check online about it because I would have gone through it to find a little thing that changed, and there was none. It's just at the end. It's a loss of time. Don't play this mod. Don't even try it. Just let it die. Seriously. If you really want to prove me wrong, go play it. But I'm not stopping you. It's a bad mod. And I don't have much to say about that. Sayori After Story now. Now, not the actual Sayori After Story, but the joke one, because nobody did a Sayori After Story. And people just... I don't know. There's someone that said, I'm gonna do 15 minutes mod about people not doing a mod. I didn't quite like it at first. I disinstalled it, I reinstalled it, I played it, and finally I was pretty much close to the end. It's pretty stupid. I mean, I get what the dev wanted to do, but not only now it's not relevant, but meh. It's a C still. I guess there was some work put into it, and the concept was funny, but nah. Nothing more. It's a joke at this point, sadly. Spark of Hope. Now maybe this one will be a little controversial, I don't know. But I play only the chapter 1 and I wasn't into it. Spark of Hope looks nice, but at the same time I feel it's too vanilla for my taste. Even though there's not much vanilla, it's a lot of vanilla. I don't know if anyone gets that. I think without it grew, it could become better. Maybe with the chapter 2 and 3, I think that is out. I could play them and get better. And it gets better, but right now, as playing the chapter 1 only, a good time ago, C, high, nothing more. Maybe not. Below. I think I'm gonna put it there. Yeah, like that. Nothing crazy. Maybe that could change. I don't know. Next one is Terry High. I think it's, yeah. I honestly don't remember this one. It's probably not what I was expecting. I don't remember anything. Was probably honestly boring. Probably not as much as the Steam Amps and corrected files. Maybe even restfully. Yeah, I think it's a place I deserve. I don't remember anything, I gotta be honest. So I'm just gonna pass to the next one. Oh, Summer Hope. Now this one's gonna be controversial. I hate Summer Hope. I don't like the mod. Okay? I think if it's deserve a place, ID. Nah, low C. Yeah, there. Let's see. The problem I have with it, well, first, I'm a Natsuki fan. You would expect me to put it higher, probably. But as a Natsuki fan, the only thing that I would say from this mod is the concept and the writing for Natsuki. After that, everything is too lost. It's really bad at this point. I really don't like it at this point. This much hate about it. Now, seriously, I see the effort. I see how it was put a lot of time into it. Also, well, the developer cannot leave for a good while too. Also, it was put in the dot war that I hate when they do that. It's a technical thing, but whatever. Summer Hope was something I was expecting to be good, and I end up not liking it. Because of course when I see Netsuki tag, I can get it to it, and when I know it's the most not safe for work tag, of course heavy meme all around when I say that. Haha, funny, she's 18, shut up. I wasn't interested to it, but when I got into it, I just got this feeling all the time. I was like, I don't want to play this. It's not mine. I don't like it. Every time Natsuki comes to the screen, it was like it becomes good, and every time she leaves, it becomes bad. The Yuri was probably the worst case in all this. She was literally forgotten. Everyone forgotten about her. I mean, forgetting about Yuri is a joke, okay? In Meme Club, it's cool when in Meme Club they put her aside and she's like not like, but it's a joke. That's the point. In Summer Hope, they do it intentionally. She's not like, and she's a joke at this point. And she's probably just used for the Liberty and the files going against everyone, whatever. The concept was interesting, but I didn't got quite into it because of this. And I gotta be honest, I'm not buying the Monica Sayori thing. I mean, come on now. That's a joke at this point. Why didn't... It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make sense. The player tried to make a happy ending with her. Instead of giving himself, he gives Sayori? Lesbian relationship that also doesn't quite go well at all. It's just painful to see. I was waiting almost that they just separate and just please get this over with. I'm done with this. If they would have done like 1 or 2 days with them, I would have said, okay, Monica try and she didn't like it. But now it's just using this as a way to not disturb with the Natsuki is with the player story. I don't like that. I really hate this mod. It's bad. It's not fun. Also, well, it's pretty acid vanilla, I think. I don't quite remember. I think also another thing that I didn't like is the inconsistency is in the artwork. You could say that about Salvation, but one, they said it, they would. They said that they did. But also, it was at least trying different stuff. In Summer Hope, you feel they're trying to do the same thing, but it's not quite working well. And some are questionable, to the least. Because of course the not safe for work was mostly because it was pretty gory. One thing I like about the story was when Natsuki got stabbed by Yuri. I mean, she don't know, but she got stabbed, and what she wanted was to have a kid. And wait, is it in Summer Hope? It's in Summer Hope, right? Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's one part of the story that I really like. At least it got emotional, but it's what I say when I say when it's Natsuki it's good, but when we exclude that, everything becomes bad. I don't like this mod. I don't like where they're going with it. I would have thought that the developer never come back. I'm sorry if you're hearing this, by the way. I don't mean anything against you, but I don't like your mod. I just wish it didn't exist. I'm sorry. But I guess this mod that are meant one day to be seen as not good. At least I'm seeing some of the good thing because at first I would have put it in E, but finally I put it in C because I see some potential, but I don't like it. Next up, summertime. Didn't finish this mod. Got annoyed by a bug. I don't know even if it's a bug. I just know I restart 2 times because of Natsuki's route. I got a little annoyed by it, but it's a high quality mod. It's definitely deserve a good ranking. As of now, not finishing. I mean, I barely touched the Natsuki story. I mean, I played it all the way in, but I think there's other ending with it. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember exactly how this all works. But I know I didn't touch quite Sayori. Monica or Yuri are totally lost for now. So as of playing Natsuki's route and being annoyed, it's a little sad. But it's high quality. I really recommend it. I have a copy if anyone wants it. I mean, of course I'm gonna go. I give a copy of my copy, logically. It's a mod to play. It's a mod to do, and I'm sure people will like it. My case was just a bad, sad, bad, whatever. It's just I don't know how I could say that. I'm just not lucky enough, I guess. And it's not because I'm not lucky that it means that everyone will be not lucky. It's a really good mod. And I hope more people will play it. Even though I still can't watch it because I cannot. I didn't play it still. I'm probably gonna go give it a shot at some point and play Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri, and then Monica, or another way. I don't know. But yeah, high quality mod. Probably gonna go up when I finish it. But for now, for all I know I put it in the A, but I. Sweet Dreams. Now D, but high. The problem with Sweet Dreams is super short, but it's also the only mod with Sionica, which is all sad because you never see her outside of this. I saw her in some video mod, but other than that, she's pretty forgotten. There's also the Sayuri with Yuri parallel that got some asset recently. It's pretty cool, by the way. I think I saw someone's gonna use it. So yeah, it's a 5-minute mod. Really high quality though, because it's made by Team AI, but clearly they really wanted to get over with or something. So they made it like 5 minute longs. They even got rid of the quit button. I had to quit with the it's because there was no quit button. That was funny. I mean, I was like, wait, how do I quit? Anyway, if one day there's a full version or someone do an actual mod with Sionica, I hope it gets better than that because it was high quality You take that and you keep it all the way, and you have a really good mod. A type mod, maybe S even, if you're really good. Maybe you could do the concept of getting all the combination. That would be very interesting. Oh yeah, so we're doing this for now, D, for 5 minutes. I think it's a fair place. The Bully Natsuki. Now that was a mod that I was probably one of the first to play it when the guy got it out. It's a little story from my Instagram thing, Instagram story. It's an interesting little mod about bullying. Most people can relate to that, I think, around me. Bullying, I mean, was really cool that Natsuki saved our ass. It's a little nice mod. It was a little story, really cool. And for a 15-20 minutes experience, my 30 maybe, I would give it a B. Yeah, sure. Maybe here. Yeah. I think it's fair for the people that did it. There's nothing much to say. There's a bully. It's not Natsuki, by the way. It's a bully that is friend with Natsuki. But you're gonna get the story when you see it. So Natsuki is in the bully and she's not okay with it. But yeah, you'll see. And I like also that you can forgive the bully. It's nice to see that you can understand that the bully is going through something. Anyway, the musical. Now, because I got too much into it recently, I watched the musical finally on YouTube because I saw there was a mod about it. Because I'm not a fan of the real people making like it's a game or a TV series. I'm not a fan. But I gotta say it was very cool video. Of course, Oreo impressed me with this. How good she does Monica. And I like Natsuki's voice. And Yui's voice was amazing to hear. Especially some lines in particular. But yeah, really cool. When I played the musical it's like pantomime. But it's only one tune. It was pretty cool, I gotta say. Was interesting, but of course after that I watched it was pretty pointless, I would say. So I give it a C. Still I think it's fair for the amount of effort put into it. Even though there's a little written game. Maybe I could put it here. Yeah. Low B. Yeah. Was a little nice mod. So I think that's pretty much it about it. I mean, there's a lot of glitches. They made it at least original. It's not a copy paste like Steam ends, but it's still DLC. Do not confuse with the other. I remember. So yeah, really cool. Give it a shot. 5-10 minutes. If you never heard of the musical, you're gonna be impressed, but I will recommend to watch the original first. Even though they propose at the start of the mode to watch the video. So yeah, if you want to get in the mod, just go in the mod, check the video, or check in that, I don't know. You decide. Oh, we're finally 1 to 7. Last 7. Tot Club. Now that's a shitty post. But I personally don't like it. There's a joke though that I like, so at least they tried something. It was not the shortest mod too. But man, when they play Pokemon, it's like the news and get Sayori. I laugh so hard. But after that, it was pretty much, I don't know, all the time. That was my reaction. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I can give it a D. Next is Twin Realities. Oh, by the way, Twin Thought Club. There's thought into it. Well, I guess. Twin Realities, right? Yeah. This one, I like the concept because it's one of the few mods that is all Dokis are best Dokis. I like this concept because I think all the Dokis over the time, I always saw something about them that can be good. I like Netsuki. I mean, at first I was a Yuri fan, but I got into Netsuki. I like her attitude. I like how we help her most of the time, and I really into helping her in her family. That's probably why I like her much. Because usually I would be more into the type of girl like Yuri. I mean, literally like psychological and physical. I can't say this word. Psychologic. Psycho. Can't say it. Psycho. I'm just gonna say psycho. Psycho and physically, I'm more into Yuri. She's literally more what I into, except maybe the tallness because I'm not into tall girl really. I'm more into short girl. A little thing about me, but yeah, surprisingly, I got a liking into Netsuki, and it's she's probably totally not what I was looking for as a girl physically, so that's something. But she's very my favorite now. But at the same time, I remember why I like Yuri. I still can see something about her. With the time, I also saw why I could like Sayori. Now she's my second favorite. I really like her. And Monica, I got really warm up, I would say. But I don't like when Monica doesn't care about what she did. It's important that she care about what she did if I want to care about Monica. But at the same time, I don't like when she's like depressed, saying, there's nothing that matters. Basically, I don't like when she goes the two opposite. I like when she does a middle. And when she does a middle, she is at her highest point. And I like also the meta stuff with her. Because, well, it's really cool to do the meta all the time. So, Twin Realities is basically get with all the girls. They all have something, but you cannot focus on one or the other are gonna feel worthless or something like that. I think I never give it enough of a chance because I played it completely, but I think I got only one of the I don't know ending. But the story was really interesting. I really like it. I really like the concept of it. If there's a if that was a demo, because I'm confused if this was a demo or not. If this was a demo, I'm really looking forward to the full release. If this was a release, well, I guess that's pretty much what I think about it. It's a cool mod, really cool. The story is really interesting. It's really what I was waiting for. I like the concept of liking all the Dokis instead of one. And finally, oh yeah, one thing in the mod I really like is the game they played. That was so fun to watch, and if someone knows a game like in Twin Realities that they play at some point, I think in the middle, tell me. I want to find it and play it. It looks super fun. Oh yeah, Twin Realities, give it a yeah, uh, yeah, like that. Maybe yeah. It was something. Shut up, Windows Defender. It was something. It was really good. High quality mod. Maybe if I give it another change at some point, I could give it a better note. But for now, I give it a A in the middle mostly. We are the literature club. Now that's a whole mod. That's a real whole mod, and that's why I can be a little forgiving. I get the feeling they wanted to do. I quite like it, by the way. I know there's a second game about it. I don't know if. I mean, I'm gonna probably play it because I have to play it. I mean, I'm playing all the mod. And I didn't hate the first one, but clearly, first it was, I feel, rush. You fly through the days. The choice, I don't feel like matters more. The story is pretty basic. But at the same time, I got the feeling they wanted to do. So here. It's not the worst mod, it's not the best mod. And it can feel like it's a really real mod when you see it. Maybe the second one could bring it up a notch. But for now, we are the literature club. High B, nothing more. And probably not gonna move more. Yeah. Pretty sad. I mean, the middle stuff at the end cut me off. Anyway, that's all I have to say about it. It's not the craziest. I was waiting for more. Weather World. I don't remember it. Probably boring. I think it's deserving to go here. Well, maybe here at the limit. Nah, not even here. There. I don't remember this, but I don't remember liking it. I don't know what I can say even. It was very forgettable. So let's pass the next one. Yandere Club. Do not confuse with the new Yandere Manes. Yandere Manes. Yandere Club, very short, one of the earliest one in the game. The game of life, you know. For what it's worth, I think IC is worth. I like the concept. If there's a YouTube video I could recommend though, that does the same kind of concept. It's by this guy that changed his name recently too, Alpine Vortex. This is the Yuri Serve Specialty DLC mod 1 and 2. If you're a Netsuki fan, you might like it, by the way. But it's basically the same kind of context, same kind of concept, I mean, but a little more posh, a little more long, and a little more enjoyable, I think. The guy really do some high quality stuff, even though he don't post much. He posts 4 videos, but all are really cool. There's a 1-hour video of the Doki's twitching body. He's really cool. But yeah, if you want to watch it, Pin Vortex or Zetru, whatever it's called before. He did the same kind of concept. The Yandere Club was cool, but very, very early, and probably to surf on the vague of YouTuber play. I mean, the YouTuber Biju Mike, probably know him. He did a let's play on it, and I think it was so fast. I guess it was meant in a way, something like that. Also, I saw that in Shadow World, from the little I saw. There's a little of the concept at some point in the dream, I think. It's basically the same thing. But yeah, Yandere Club, for how old it is, how long it is, I see. And I don't think I'm gonna move it. Now we're going on Yandere Madness to return on Maltese Insanity. Yandere Madness is, I think, a good step, a really good step. The memeing is still in the game. but I feel like it deserved this place this time. I think that if he continues with the concept, this can be a really good mod. I think it could go a high A if it continues like that. Right now I would put it maybe here. Yeah, A, mostly in the middle, and C to the low. But if he pulls something good, it could go in the A, the high A. It's a good step in the good direction. If Black Scientists see this video, you did a good job. I really like what I saw, and I like it more than Maltese Insanity to a good point. So, yeah, basically, well, one thing I want to say special about it is Daniel, which is funny because it's the name of someone I know. Daniel, he's still, I mean, he's still stupid. He's still taught like stupid, but he's at least useful, at least interesting, and at least when all the other girls go crazy, I actually wanted him to stay. You know, I didn't want him killed. So actually, I wanted. I feel for him. He made me like the character, and that's a good step in the good direction, in my opinion. That's probably going to be a Monica mod again. I'm probably gonna see Monica trying to save EMC. Probably what I'm expecting. I don't know if it's gonna go like that, but we'll see, I guess. It's a really cool mod from the demo of 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 15.5, I don't know, I don't remember. It was very cool. I really hope, I really can't wait to see the full release. So yeah, that's my take on it. But yeah, Black Scientist, you're doing a good job. Go, stay in this direction. Make it feel like there's a lot of drama and a lot of change, because if you stay with the Yandere Madness, it's gonna stay with the lighter Yandere clan. It's gonna be boring at some point, the concept gonna get old. So I don't know, make one girl at some point get not Yandere, or make one come Yandere at some point. But of course, you need to keep someone out the Yandere loop, or it's gonna be boring at some point. But yeah, that's why I like, by the way, the video I saw online about the specialty, turning everyone into madness. Basically, you were with Netsuki all the time, and she was, interacting with you, and she was with you pretty much all the time. And that's what interesting about it. That was the fact that you interact with one character because she was the only one not yandere. And I really like that. So maybe this could be a, you choose your girl, you make a potion, you can only save one, or maybe the files start reconstructing itself, I don't know, rebuilding rather himself, and it's doing something to make them not yandere. Of course you can re-go yandere after, but if this still yandere all the time, that might get boring at some point. So yeah, I don't know what way he's going in, but if he continues to impress me like that, he might become one of my favorite modder. Because so far, I like what he did. Oh, finally, the last one. A high quality one to say. The Yuri Parable. I'm gonna say this one deserves to be in the S. Yandere Parable was basically Stanley Parable. It was funny, it was original, but of course it was the same as Stanley Parable mostly. Of course, minus the fact that you cannot create a 3D environment really. You could, but at the same time you couldn't. You add the DLC stuff, so people with the DLC in mind knows how it goes. Um, there's also the music that is interesting. I mean, it's the same music, but at some point they use different music. I'm trying to remember something. Oh yeah, there's one ending that actually was probably cooler than Stanley Parable, I think. And that was pretty much the same, but I like this version actually more than the other. Also, the plot twist with the 3D version at some point was just amazing. I hope someone at some point does a 3D mod. I'm sure that would blow up. But whatever, I guess nobody cares about that. I mean, someone could do a C sharp Unity thing, go on Unity, create a story with that. I mean, the asset by, I think the guy is called Magical Bunch of Magic or something like that, that did the Doki Forever music MMD version. The assets of the character, the MMDs, are so good. And I think if someone take that and do a 3D version of the game, well, I don't know. They could do something very cool, I think. I think that could blow up. Seriously, that's a concept that nobody really expects so far. And that would be very, very well cut. I don't know where I'm going with that. It's a really, really cool mod. So yeah, the Yuri Parable, cool mod, does the job, cool music, cool way of making all of this. And of course, they don't do a copy paste of Stanley Parable, they keep the DLC story with it. I remember when I tried to jump out the window, it's like first thing I tried, jump out the window. The manga close attending. I mean, it was less enjoyable without the voice though. The big black spot on the mod is really the lack of voice, but you had to in a way. So yeah, I think it's understandable, but it makes it still very good. So that's my take on everything. I don't feel like moving anything. I think it's pretty where it's got. For now, I think it's all I have. That's the 54 mod that I played, literally. Also gonna take another screen of this because I don't want to forget. In case I hit a bad button and I go back, I would be so mad to forget. So yeah, you can see what I like, what I don't like. You can tell me if I'm right about something or wrong. I don't know if anyone's gonna be here, but I don't care. I mean, that would be cool to have someone at least in the comments that I post that on YouTube, but I won't complain. You know, I'm used to not have much people. Yes, there are people that are going to be controversial probably about the fact that I put its music first. You guys say, Yuri, she's not well represented. Yeah, I get it, but I think that I like it. Okay, it's personal. Everything here is personal. I got a fairly fair rating for most of them. Maybe the only one that I think got the fairness of it, it's Spark of Hope. But the rest I think is pretty fair. In my opinion, that's my mod tier list. I'm probably gonna play more. I'm gonna play more. I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna have other controversial opinion. I still have to do before story, Monica before story that I want to play. I finally got it. I got longer road to. Thanks for watching, and I'll see anyone another time when it's not about tier list. Bye.